Welcome to Tally Learning Hub. In this session, you will learn how to set your GST details in Tally Prime. In Tally Prime, as soon as the company is created by you, the GST feature gets enabled by default and allows you to set the GST details in the Features page. In case you miss to set the details, there are multiple ways in which you can do it. To begin with, press Alt+G for Go To. Select Alter Master. Type GST and select GST details from the list. Select the state in which your business is located. Select the registration type. I'm selecting Regular. Next, mention the date from when the GST applies to your business. Type your GSTIN. Select Return, Periodicity of Return. Press Enter and move to Set or Alter GST Details. Press Y on Set or Alter GST Details and press Enter. Here you can set the GST rate applicable to most stock items in your business. Example, Max Electronics majorly deals in computer parts. They can set the GST rate for computer parts here and it gets applied to all the items in the company. Later, in case they deal in stock groups or items for which a different GST rate is applicable, we will see how easy it is to set the GST rates only for those stock groups or items. Here is a tip for you. To include additional details, press F12 for Configure and enable the options as required. Let's enable Allow HSN or SAC details and show all GST tax types. Press Enter to accept the settings. Enter the HSN description and the HSN or SAC code. Select the taxability as taxable. Type the GST rate, press Enter. Press Ctrl+A to accept the screen. Let's see another way to set the GST details. Press Escape and come back to Gateway of Tally. Press A for Alter from Gateway of Tally. Type GST and select GST details. Press Escape to come back to Gateway of Tally. In another way, press F11 and enter on Enable Goods and Services tax. Press Escape and come back to Gateway of Tally. Next, let's see how to set the GST rate for stock groups or items for which a different GST rate is applicable. Press Alt+G for Go To. Type Rate Setup. Select GST Rate Setup from the list. Your major stock groups with their GST rate will be shown here. Currently, both are showing 18%, which will set in GST Details screen. Press Alt+F5 for a detailed view. Now, you can see the subgroups under each major stock group and the stock items under these subgroups. For Max Electronics, the group Digital Cameras is taxed at 28% and not at 18%. So we will select the group Digital Cameras by pressing Spacebar. Press Alt+S for Set Rate. Mention the HSN and rate details. Now, you can see that for the stock group Digital Cameras and all the items under Digital Cameras, the GST rate has got updated to 28%. Similarly, you can even set a GST rate for a stock item. Just select the stock item using Spacebar and press Alt+S. Remember that this is the order in which Tally will apply the GST rate for an item. First, in case you have set the GST rate in the item, that rate is applied. If not, Tally will check whether the GST rate is set in the stock group. If so, that rate is applied. If not, Tally will check the GST rate set in F11 Features and use that rate. In case you missed to set the GSTIN of your suppliers, customers and other parties at the time of ledger creation, you can easily set it from a single screen. Press Alt+G for Go To. Type GSTIN. Select Update Party GSTIN. Select all items in name of groups and ledger. Select the registration type, party type and enter the GSTIN. Accept the screen. Press Escape. The next step is to set the Unit Quantity Code or UCQ for your stock items. These are codes for units of measure which you need for filing your GST returns. Again, press Alt+G for Go To and type UQC. Select Map UOM UQC. The units of measure that you have created in your company will be shown here. Press F5 for Map to UQC. The list of codes will be shown here. All you need to do is to select the code for your unit of measure. Here, since Max Electronics' unit of measure is numbers, I will select numbers. The final step for you to be GST ready is to create the GST ledgers. To quickly create ledgers from the same screen, press Alt+G for Go To and select Create Master. Select Ledger from the list. Type the name as CGST, select the group as Duties and Taxes, select GST as the type of duty, tax type as Central Tax. Press Ctrl+A to accept the screen. Similarly, type the name as SGST. Select the tax type as State Tax. Press Ctrl+A to accept the screen. And lastly, type the name as IGST. Select the tax type as Integrated Tax. Press Ctrl+A to accept. In case cess is applicable for your business, you can create a ledger for cess too. We are done with setting the GST details. Now, you can record the vouchers using the tax ledgers and view the returns from GST reports. Here is a quick recap of things we learned. Setting company and GST rate details. Setting GST rate at stock group and item using rate setup. Mapping UQC, updating party GSTIN, and creating tax ledgers.